I'm going to press the music. I'm going to press mute. A lot of things to press. Oh, you got to take your slippers off too, just in case you haven't already. So just sit in a cross-legged position, however feels comfortable for you. If you prefer, you can sit up on a lounge, whatever you like. And then take the arms up, reaching up nice and high, pressing the sit bones down to the floor. And then we take a little twist. Take one hand down, reach over. And to the other side. One more time each side. Switch again. I love it when I can just see hands moving. All right, and then come up to the center. Take one arm across into a twist. Back arm pushes into the floor. Look down over your back shoulder. Other side. Breathe in, switch. Switch again. And then one more time. Come back into center, lift the arms nice and high. And then bring them forward towards the floor. Rest them down, lower down through the chest. And just move a little through the shoulders. And then come back up to center, switch your feet around, cross them the other way. A weird way. Lift up. And then come down. So keep pulling that shoulder back, pushing both sit bones down to the floor. Other side. One more time each side. See if you can take it a little lower. Stretching that a little bit further. Switch. And then into that twist. So come into center, take the hand across, lift up through the chest, look down through the back shoulder. Other side. Hello from the other side. Switch again. And one more switch. Back into center, lift the arms nice and high. And then down into a fold. Reach the hands. Lower the chest. And then walk the hands in. Let's come over into child's pose. So bring the feet together, knees wide apart. Reach the arms forward. And we're going to lift up to down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Press in through the hands. Straighten out through those legs. And then back down into child's pose. Knees come wide, feet come together, sit back. Reach a little further through the hands, rest your forehead to the floor. Come back up into down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. And then when you're here, just start to walk one heel at a time down, bending the opposite knee. So you should feel that stretch deepen through the back of the leg. And just taking it as slow or as fast as you like.
Stay with me, 'cause you're all I need.
And then hold that dog, lift the hips, drive in through the hands. Pull the belly in nice and tight.
Darling, stay with me.
We're going to step forward into lunge. So choose a side.
'Cause it's true, I'm not good
Step
at a
in.
one-night stand.
Drop the back knee down. Relax the back foot. And lift the arms. So here you're pushing the hips forward. Pressing down into that front foot. Lift the arms nice and high.
I don't want you to leave, will you hold my hand?
And then bring the hands down. Step that front foot back into three-legged dog. Lifting up nice and high. And then step back down, come back into child's pose. Sit back and release.
Why am I so emotional?
Come up again, down dog. Hips are high. And then we step the other foot forward into lunge. In between the hands, drop the knee down. Lift the arms. Pushing forward through the hips. Shoulders stay back and down. Hands to the floor, tuck the back toe under, front foot comes to three-legged dog. Lift high. Looking good. And then touch down into child's pose. Sitting back. We're going to come forward for cobra. So shift the weight, skim the chest to the floor. Land, lift, pulling the shoulders back, elbows by your side. And then back to child's pose, press into the hands, sit back through the hips, reach the arms forward. And then go again, come forward. You can lift a little higher if you like. Hold it there, pulling those shoulders back. And then lower down, knees first, hips back. Last one, come forward. Sit back to child's pose. And then come on up to your knees. Bring them hip width apart, hands to the hips. And lift up through the chest. Squeeze in through the glutes. Eyes come up, shoulders back. Into camel pose. So you're working down the back of the body, into the glutes. And then release. Hands come to the floor. Tuck the toes, lift back up to down dog. We get to warm up a little more through the legs now. Take the back leg and lift up to three-legged dog. Straight through the arms, straight through the legs. And then we step forward into lunge. Bend the back knee. You can take it down or you can bring it just up off the floor. Arms lift. Take the arms down by your side. When you lift up through the legs. Down, sink into that lunge. Lift. Hold here. Let's turn into warrior two. Adjust the back foot, bring it down. Knee above ankle, arms are reaching wide. We're going to do that same move. Lift the arms, lift up out of warrior two, and then lower, hands, sink back low. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out and sink. Each time, see if you can take it just that little bit lower. Last one. Hold low, turn the back hand, lift up into sun warrior. I want you to try and keep that hand off the leg. Option is to place it down. We're going to go to extended warrior. Bring it down. Elbow to thigh. Top arm reaches up. Or bottom hand can reach a little lower. Extend that top arm. Pull the shoulder back. Sun warrior time. Windmill those arms back. Keep those legs low. Back into extended, elbow, or reach down. Then bring both hands to the floor. Step the back foot in, come into standing split. So you might just bend one knee, or you might extend that leg and drop down through the chest. Hold it here. We're going to lower the leg and then lift the leg. Down and up. So working in through the glutes now. Like everything I do is just let down. Feeling like I always do the wrong things. Telling all the friends that I'm the only 4 to go. Now I'm on my own, I lost my magic. Dealing with your now I'm over it. Let's take it back to down dog. You can switch sides if you like. You can stay where you are. We lift the other leg up to three-legged dog. And then we step it through into lunge. Land down. Take the arms wide. Then we breathe in, lift up, and lower down. Lift, and lower. Looking good. Hold here. And then turn to the front. Take it into warrior two. Straighten that back leg. Bend the front leg. Arms are wide. We lift first. Lift the arms. Sink down. That's it. So your torso straight up and down. Don't lean in as you come forward. And one more time. Hold it here. Sun warrior, come back. And then we take it to extended. Bring it down. Find your level. And then move between the two. Sun warrior, take it back. Reach the arms away. Extended warrior, come down. And one more time, come back. Come down. And then both hands come to the floor into standing splits. Lift up. Remember, you can touch down, you can just bend, or you can extend. Then we tap that foot down and up, working deep into the glutes. Trying to keep the rest of the body nice and still. One more. All right, we're gonna come on up. A little stretchy thing. Take the foot around. Wrap the arms. Right hand below, left hand on top. Twist together. And then we fold. And we release. So you can lift that top leg, or you can keep it touching to the floor. Just try not to fall over. And then release. Come on over to the other side. Step the foot across. Twist up the arms. You're becoming a little twisty. Slowly lower forward. And then unravel.
Walking in a straight line. That's not really her style.
Let's come to the side or to the front. We're going to do a couple of little thumb cells. So bring your feet hip width apart. Take the arms up into mountain pose.
Could ever bring them down.
And then fold yourself down. Slap in through the knees, lift up through the hips. Belly's in time. Flat back, hands come to shins, shoulders pull back, lengthen through the spine, tucking in through the chin. And then you lift the hips to straighten out through the legs. Fold back down and step back into plank. You can be on your knees or you can be on your toes. Slowly come down into crocodile. And then lift up to baby cobra or into rock dog. Tuck the toes, push back into down dog. And then lift the right leg up into three-legged dog. We lunge forward and lift the arms up. And then breathe in into a back bend. Hands come back down. Step in together. And then just relax down through the shoulders, through the head and neck. Breathe in, extend up. Take it all the way to the top. Fold down, release in. Flat back, hands to shins. Lengthen through the spine. And then fold. Step back into plank. Hold this plank, pulling the shoulders back, pulling the bellies in nice and tight. Now slowly come down. And then lift up to the top, pressing strongly through the hands. Tuck the toes, push back. And step through on the left side into lunge. Lifting up. And into your back bend. Take your hands back to the floor and tuck the back leg under. Are you ready for some abs? It's a bit of ab time. Lie yourself down. Bring your feet together. Hands down by your side. You can take both legs up, or you could take one leg at a time up. We're gonna lower them down. And lift. So remember, option, you can keep them both straight, one leg down, or you can keep them bent and just take one leg at a time. Whatever feels good for you. But you don't want it to be easy. You want it to be challenging. We take it down once, and then a reverse curl. Lift the hips, and down. Lower the legs. Lift the hips. So we take it slow, so we get more control, more strength. Two more. All right, we're coming up a little. Move to the hands, bend the elbows and lean back. You're gonna lift the feet up, or you might want to extend. See how you go. Start small, move big when you're ready. We cross the legs, one over the other. So if you can't feel it enough here and you want more, you straighten, you lower. So the belly's tight, the belly's strong. Faster if you can. Doing well. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2. Back to the floor. Lift the legs. Take it back to the leg drop. 1 or both. Now if you're starting to get a little tired, you can tap the toes. Keep those knees bent, but try to keep them at 90 degrees. We go one down, one reverse curl, lift and lower, down, and then lift. Hold, bend the knees, bring your fingertips to temple. We're gonna crunch, up and down. Let's work on our six pack. Remember your option, take the feet down, just the crunch. Side to side. To your cross crawl. Don't worry, we're gonna go faster. Right now, if you can, 1, 2. Just to the end of the song. Still going, did you know? Four more. Hold. Stretch it out. What's next? We're going to come on up. And we're going to roll over into our plank. We've only got 2 more ab tracks to go. So find your plank position, the favorite one. Knees or toes. We're gonna lift, we're gonna open. Up to the side. And then down, back into plank. Same side, lift. And down. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to come down. So if you're on your knees, as you lift to the side, extend that top leg and down. Hold here, come down all the way. Reach the arms forward. Extend the arms, extend the legs. We're gonna lift. Lift up, reach the hands, and lower down. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower. Now if you want more, lift the legs and lower. We can take it just a little faster. Up and down. So squeeze in through the glutes, pull back through the shoulders. Trying to lift the chest, trying to lift the thighs. 2 more. Come back up into your plank. You can switch sides if you like. You can stay the same. Now let's reach, face the front, and then face the floor. Option is the knees. Lower down. Strong in through the arms, through the shoulders. Waistline pulled super tight. Don't let those hips drop, keep them high. One more time. Hold, and then release, and then reach. We go back to our back extension, arms only, and lower. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower. Option for the legs. Are you ready to go a little faster? Up and down. Try to get that height. Feel that work all the way down the back of the body. Only 2 more. Hands in, sit back, give it a little stretch. And then come on over, onto your back for the final time, unless it stretches. Fingers back to temples. Back to your cross crawl, single time. 1, 2. Rotate through the chest. Option to touch down with the toes or to extend out through the legs. You want to try and get that elbow towards the knee or just to the outside. Three more. We go back to our leg drops, but we have one leg straight, one leg bends. Drop fast, bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Fast down catch, slow lift. Down and up. So you're bringing it just above the floor. Four more. Last one. We lift up to our elbows or our hands. If you're on your hands, bend through the elbows and lean back. Then when you're ready, bring the knees in. You could take one or both in towards your chest. We're going to extend. Start with one leg. Out, in, other side. Last one, slow. Single speed. 1, 2. Then you can stay with this or you can double extend. Out and in. Come back down, cross crawl time. 1, 2. Really reaching across, squeezing that waistline. Getting as much of that twist as you can. Hold there, drop down fast, slow rise. Drop. So remember, bending one knee, straightening one leg. If you need, you can keep a slight bend. To take a little bit of that pressure off. Keep pressing your back down to the floor. Let's go a little faster. 1, 2. And then if you like, you can crunch and hold. Four, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in. All the way towards the chest. And then extend out. Stretch out. And then we're going to come on up into a seated position. All the hard work's done. Just the good stuff now. So we're going to start in modified half lotus. Tuck one foot in, bring the other foot in front, or to the calf or thigh. That's my favorite song, Everybody Hurts. Do we hurt? In a good way though. So pressing down through the knees, sitting nice and even through the sit bones. Bring the hands back, lift up through the chest. And then let's walk it forward. Bring the hands down. Bring the chest down. Or as far as your body will let you go today. Let's start to bring our focus back into our breath, softening down through our bodies. And then come on up. Let's turn across to the side, move into swan pose. Knee in front, back leg could be 90 degrees, or you can bring that heel into your groin. Start up high, so you're letting the hips fall down towards the floor, bringing the chest up. And then slowly move it down, walking out through the hands, lowering down through your chest. Bring it back up to the center and switch across to the other side. So bring that back leg, tuck it in. Bring your other foot in front or to calf or thigh. Sit the hands back, lift up through your chest. At the same time, pressing down through the sit bones and pressing down through the knees. And then we extend, walk your hands forward, lower down to the floor. Don't let your hips lift, keep them to the floor. Come on up, move to the other side into swan pose. Knee forward, leg straightens behind. Start nice and high. And then slowly walk it down, moving down through the chest, reaching forward through the hands. Walk your hands in. And then bring yourself up into a forward fold. So walking the feet towards heads. Tucking in through the belly, relaxing down through the shoulders. And if you like holding the opposite elbow, just taking it a little deeper.
This feeling inside, I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where
Take the hands down and step one foot back so you're coming into a lunge. We're going to kneel down, lift up, take one hand to thigh, back arm lifts up and reaches over. So you're bringing in a little side bend. I've got friends. Back into center. Take that top arm and bring it across the body into a lunge twist. Back arm reaches away.
And you can tell everybody this is your song. And it may be quite simple, but
Bring your hands back in. Step back into a fold and relax down. Now let's step the other foot back into that lunge. Front hand to thigh, back arm reaches up and across.
Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song.
And then twist. Top arm comes across the body, back arm reaches away.
Keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue.
Take those hands back to the floor. Step back up into your forward fold. This time bring the hands to the back. Lift high and then just let them sink down. Keeping the legs straight. Move out of the way. Then release the arms. Just let them hang down toward the floor. Or if you want to take it deeper, wrap the arms, bring yourself closer. And then bring the hands to the floor and take a seat. One more stretch to go. Yes, one more track. Jessie, can you move out of the way, darling, please? Take one foot down, Chelsea. Extend one leg high. So this lower foot, the leg can be bent, or if you need to stretch deeper, you can straighten it out. And while you're here, just think about pushing that back hip down. Don't let them lift after you take that stretch. Just keep pushing it to the floor.
Stuck in reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face, and you lose something
Just keep focusing in on your breath as you breathe out, just taking it that little bit deeper.
Could it be worse?
Lift that bottom leg up. Take the top foot across, rest to the knee, and then reach through, just holding behind the knee and lowering your shoulders back to the floor. Pull that leg in tight. Feel that stretch deeper through the glutes.
Try to fix you.
And then take the legs across to one side. Reach the arms out. Give it to go that way, babe.
But if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth.
Come back into center. And let's stretch the other side. Extend the leg. Keep breathing, keep pulling it in close. Pressing down through the hips.
When you lose something you cannot replace, tears stream down your face,
and then take that foot across to the opposite knee. Reach through. Holding that leg, pulling it in. Stretching out through the glutes, a little through the hips. And then over into that twist. Come across. Arms wide. You can't hear anything.
Can't hear me.
Your bones, and I will try to fix you.
And then bring your knees back up to the center. There's no more music. Roll yourself up. And we made it.